Do we have time for me to tell you the Santa angle that never happened?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I got to hear this.
I don't have all the details, but this was going to be Santa as the guest, GM for the day. We'd have a green screen thing with Santa and myself, Stephanie McMahon. It'd be a lot of fun, so therefore people would know. They absolutely know. There's no way I could be Santa.
Right.
And whenever I wrote up an angle, there were a couple angles that didn't get done, but I always had Jericho as my go-to guy because he could do anything.
Of course.
The terrain that guy can cover, character-wise, is amazing. And I wanted to be able to say, "Oh, you just made the list," in the Bad Boys list. And then he would grab Santa in the threat, like the same way, Barker, like Santa, and Santa's glasses would fall. And now Santa, you can't see as well without the glasses, and he would announce that next match was going to be Chris Jericho will have a match with a snowman, and this match will be refereed by an elf. So now we go to the cutaway when they're getting ready. You see Jericho getting ready, and you see this snowman in the costume and a little fellow, working on his 1, 2, 3. And now they go out there. Jericho's going to have an easy time with his snowman. My glasses come back. They're like, oh, bells and buckles. Santa really botched that one. No, that's not the match at all. Chris Jericho will be doing battle with Braun Strowman in a match refereed by a MILF.
Oh, wow.
And now you bring out a buxom woman in her, mid to late 40s, early 50s, and you got a little something there. So that would be pretty good, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's good stuff.
Oh, I told you I was gonna talk about the career trajectory and the lesson I learned.
Yes.
And yesterday when we went off air, in interest of full disclosure, I'm here for a couple days. We're knocking out a few weeks so that we can all enjoy the holidays.
You mean it's not really the 23rd? Maybe
it
a few
is.
days early.
November 23rd. You can see I'm getting the magic of Christmas.
You are.
In my eyes. So this is really a lesson learned, and this is why I wrote the little Santa memoir, which I knew no one was going to read, because I did feel like it had an arc, and there was a lesson learned. So you take, in my Santa career, I had one visit. I did a few hours at Santa's Village, my favorite place in the world. Filmed for a documentary, very critically acclaimed documentary, by the way. And my second showing is in front of thousands of people with a few million people watching. My third is tribute to the troops. So in my head, I'm the guy who performs in front of thousands live, millions on TV. That's who I am. So that as the next year is rolling around, I reach out to Vince. Hey, would love to do it again. Going to be in Texas, 3 days in Texas. And I get there and I find out I'm not written onto the Raw show. I'm on Superstars. And I go into Vince and I pitch him like they were having the evil Santa versus Mark Henry Santa,
okay.
Right? And the evil Santa was Mizdow, right? Who could do anything.
Yes.
And, man, that guy, was he not a shooting star?
Super entertaining.
Super entertaining, right? Just stole the show.
Regal recently said he didn't get a fair shake on his career. I agree.
Yeah, he did not. And why they let him go, I don't know. He was a guy who could do anything. The stunt double stuff was just incredible.
10 out of 10.
Right, and this is, I think, before he did that.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's the bad Santa. And I go into Vince, and I go, Vince, it's the rule of 3. I need to referee this match. He goes, oh, I think that's too many Santas. I said, no, it's the rule of 3. That's what makes it funny. And I'm going to call it right down the line. Just imagine, it's like 1, 2, no, 3, 2, like this close, playing it as a serious referee, but as Santa. And he shot that down, and I was so dejected. The only thing that kept me from walking out of that building was I wanted the shot with Nikki and Brie Bella. And we did get the good shot where they're whispering in my ear. It was the only thing that kept me there. For the next 6 months, all I did was complain about the treatment I received by WWE. So about 6 months after the fact, so this would be like June, 6 months after the fact, Noelle finally goes, Dad, you need to stop talking about this. You're not even fun to be around. I couldn't let it go.
Wow.
I did Austin's podcast, and I was outside on the sidewalk, and I was determined that I was going to let Vince have it. You know, like, nobody would care except me. Like, let it go, man. Let it go. And